I'm just gonna show you a lot of the new CC traits that I've selected for this month, and they're gonna be fabulous. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I just want to make sure that you guys have subscribed to my channel and like this video, and let's get started. So the first category that we're going to be looking at is going to be emotional. And well, there's a lot of different CC creators that create a lot of cool custom content, especially for traits. But what I'm going to be looking at today is going to be mostly from Maplebelle. And I also put all of the links down in the description, so don't forget to check them out if you want to download them and have them in your game. Okay guys, so the first trait that we're going to be looking at is going to be Clumsy Genius. So this is literally one of the things that I usually want in my gameplay, and I'm so happy that I finally found it. It says that these sims are highly intelligent and excel intellectual pursuits, but they lack physical grace. This is so good. Like, this could be a really fun trait for gameplay. Next one is gonna be coward. I mean, we really needed this trait in The Sims 4. Like, this is one of the most obvious things you could think. And cowardly is kind of the same. I think they're from different creators, but as I said, most of the things here are from Maplebelle. So the next one is a Crystal Fairy and Garden Fairy. So these are literally one of my favorites because if you guys watched my previous videos, you probably know that I'm so into fairy core gameplay and I really like fantasy gameplays. So this is a really one of the things that I've always wanted for someone to create. And these ones are from Bloomberry. And again, the link is down in the description. So the first one is called the Crystal Fairy and the other one is called the Garden Fairy. So the Garden Fairies are sociable little creatures. They need to socialize more often and they make friends easier. And gardening, herbalism, and making flower arrangement comes easily for these friendly fairies, like obviously. And for the crystal fairies, so crystal fairies are not the most sociable of creatures. You could have said that crystal fairies are more of an introvert and garden fairies are more like an extrovert, you know? You can find them in their nectar cellar. They usually drink nectar instead of socializing. They're more mysterious than garden fairies. I think this is the funniest traits I have found, and you can really make a lot of funny gameplays with these two. The next one is gonna be heartless. Well, this is again too obvious. Like there's no need to explain about it a lot. But it says that these sims truly have no heart. They do not feel bad for anyone or anything. And I think it would be a really good idea for a gameplay too. The next one is impatient. Well, this is again obvious. These sims hate waiting and get easily frustrated when things aren't moving quickly enough. The next one is love scorned. Okay, so these sims have been hurt in the past and carry emotional scars of failed relationships, but I think it could be really inspiring for a dramatic gameplay. Next one is going to be peaceful. I have another trait which is called calm, and I think that they are quite similar. So if you have either of them, it's going to do the job. The next one is going to be sincere. Okay, it says that these sims are honest and struggle to partake in mischievous activities. The next one is going to be spiritual healer. I mean, it might not be the most popular of traits, but I think it's really fun, especially if you're playing with occults and, if you're playing with fairies and spellcasters and stuff like that, that would be a really good idea. Also, if you're playing with packs like Paranormal or Realm of Magic, that would really enhance your gameplay. The next one is going to be Spoiled. Well, it says that these sims are given everything, but it's just never enough. Okay, so again, if you have a very good idea of a gameplay about a person who is spoiled, where there you go, now you have the trait for that. And I have two different traits with the same title, Stoic. They're just the same, it's just the icon that is different. It's basically said that they don't really express their emotions, they're predictable. It doesn't make any difference if you have one or the other, so just feel free to download one of them. And the other one is called warm-hearted. Well, they seems genuinely care about others. They make good lovers and best friends. They will do anything to make sure you are happy. I mean, we really need these people in real life. The next one is obsessive collector. So it says that these seems have a passion for collecting items, whether it's rare stones, stamps, or vintage furniture. They gain happiness from adding to their collection and get excited when they find new or rare items. I kind of relate with that one, and I think it would be really fun for a spellcaster or maybe a fairy. The next one is gonna be static perfectionist. This kind of reminds me of Insta bloggers. It says that these teams are obsessed with aesthetics and symmetry, always striving to create visually perfect environments. Their artistic skills are top notch, and they spend extra time ensuring that every detail aligns with their high standards of beauty and harmony. This would be a really good trait. It's something that I think a lot of us really needed in artistic careers in the game, like photography, fashion, and stuff like that. Next one is gonna be Daredevil. I mean, I really like the icon of this one. I mean, that's quite random, but I like it. Okay, so the next one is endurant. It says that these sims are very strong, their needs will deplete slower, and they have a hard time dying of hunger and can hold bladder longer than most sims. We really needed this one. It has a werewolf icon, and I think it's a really good trait for werewolves actually, or maybe just any occult gameplay. Next one is called Forbidden Lover. That's kind of fun. These sims are drawn to relationships that are taboo. They get a thrill from the secrecy and danger of these relationships, but face increased stress when the relationship is exposed or causes drama. This is really the best trait for dramatic gameplays. The next one is going to be generous, which is quite obvious. They really want to give others stuff. Like, I really think that giving others gifts would be one of the characteristics. Logical. Okay, so logical sims are fast learners and understand how to navigate parts of life much better than other sims. I really like this one. They take a logical approach on most things and are not impulsive. Okay, so if you have the same problem as me, that sometimes you just don't want your sims to be genius, you just want them to be logical. So this really is what I always needed in my game, and I'm so happy that I finally found it. The next one is spiritual. Okay, again, if you love the paranormal pack, I think this trait would be an awesome match for your gameplay. Next one is unkempt. Okay, again, if you're playing with rebels, I think this one is going to be your best option. It says that these teams don't prioritize grooming, often feeling indifferent to their messy appearance, but may occasionally feel embarrassed in social situations. This is really the best representation for werewolves. Okay, so in the last category, I really love this one, which is called Animal Whisperer. Just listen, it's just so fun. It says that these teams have a natural ability to communicate with animals and may be able to train them easily. They may also have a special connection with wild animals. I love this one. I think this is one of the things I'll be using a lot in my game. The next one is going to be chatty. So these teams love to talk and are always looking for someone to chat with. They have a natural charisma that makes it easy for them to make friends. I think this chatty trait is kind of fun for cottagecore gameplays too. Okay, so the next one is called Grudge Holder. These teams have a hard time letting go of past slights and are known for holding on to grudges. This is really something we needed in the game. Like, prove me wrong. The next one is gonna be Grumpy. So these teams are not the funniest to have around. They don't like to have fun. It's hard for anyone to really enjoy their company, and I think this would be a really funny trait for vampires or werewolves again. I don't know why, but this trait is really reminding me of an old man who doesn't want to have anyone around him. Next one is the Heartbreaker. Again, another perfect match for your dramatic gameplay. So these teams find it easy to start and end relationships, gaining confidence from romantic conquest, but potentially leaving a trail of broken hearts. The next one is judgmental. So these Sims have a hard time not judging other Sims. They're always being judgmental and are hard to be around. Negative traits in The Sims are quite fun if you've tried them. They really bring up a lot of more challenging gameplays, and I really recommend you guys to try that. We have also shy here, which I think a lot of other creators have the same traits as well. But the next one is gonna be whimsical. Look at the Freezer Bunny. So these themes are unusual, playful, and unpredictable rather than serious or practical. They are dreamers and out of step with the real world. The next one is going to be unforgiving. It's something like the grudge holder. I think it's just the less intense. So these themes don't forgive a lot. If you hurt them, you will have a hard time getting them to forgive you. Negative interactions with them will cause relationships to decay faster. So there is a slight difference between this one and the grudge holder. I again think that this one is just less intense. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. All of the links are down in the description, so don't forget to check them out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Sims 4 content, and I'll see you next time.